Something changed my microphone. So that means all that funny stuff I just said I got to do over again. Do 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 do. Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hand. So I reach into my pocket, all my money spent, and I deeper, still coming up with lint. So why stop my mission? What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know, man. I hope you recorded that, though.
I had to do it all over again. I did all this stuff, but for some reason my microphone wasn't on, so I had to do it all over again. Wow, Hellgats. I haven't seen Hellgats in a long time. I guess people come out for the E3 shows. They come out of the woodwork. What's up, Hellgats? My guns is from hell. They call me Hellgats. Oh, he's from representing Hellgats on Mixer, so you know he's on Xbox right now. Representing. We know what's up. Health issue? What's wrong? Got a cold? You all in your claw. Are you serious, dude? Where are you right now? Are you saying that's why I haven't seen you in a while? It's because you had some issues? I hope you didn't have a heart attack or anything. Since April. How are you doing? Now, Hellgats has been listening for a long time. You had a fucking... Was it one of those heart attacks where you had a heart attack but you didn't realize you had a heart attack? You just had some chest pains and you went to the hospital and the doctor said, yeah, you had a heart attack, dude. Or was it one of those where you fell on the ground holding your chest and they had to call 911? Because there's different types of heart attacks. Oh, Jesus, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. So how old are you, Hellgats? 39, man. That's too young. You black or white? Or Asian? You Chinese? You let I don't want to now. See, I don't even want to make you laugh that hard because I'm afraid I don't want to be the cause of anything. So, how tall are you? How much you weigh? Don't be afraid. I'm 387 pounds. I wear that on my chest and my stomach and my fucking man tits. So don't worry about it. Just how much you weigh. 250, 5'11". That's not fucking bad. I wish I was 250.
God.
So, dude, you're in pretty good shape, man. What is it? Does it run in your family? Shitty diet with all that McDonald's and fried chicken and shit. Shit, motherfucker. I'm 250, man. Look at me. I look good.
They got some good, bro.
Give me another fucking thigh, extra crispy with some grease on it. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes things are hereditary. Dude, let me tell you something, dude. Like you say, shitty diet. Give me some examples of a shitty diet.
They got some good, bro.
And then I think I already got your number. But just give me a couple items. Fried foods, like fried chicken, right? I love me some motherfucking fried chicken. But I got that shit under control. Because if I didn't control my love for fried chicken, I'd eat it 5 days a week. With mashed.
Hey, butter ain't shh.
I'm talking. 5 days a week. With mashed potatoes. And in the valley of mashed potatoes would be gravy. But you got to put a square of butter in there and let it melt so you have brown gravy. And then you have the swash of yellow in there. And you only order thighs. Extra crispy thighs. No legs, no wings, no fucking breasts. Just thighs. Whenever I go to Popeyes or KFC, I say, can I have a 3-piece meal, please, with all thighs? Extra crispy. So they got to change up their whole program. They're so used to, all day they've been grabbing like a thigh, a leg, in a fucking wing, and I fuck them all up. They gotta go thigh, thigh, thigh. If I didn't give a fuck, I'd eat lunch at Popeye's Chicken every single day. I'd have so much mashed potatoes and gravy in my body that when I cut myself open, gravy would come out instead of blood. All right, so so I'm willing to bet, Hellgats, you don't like vegetables. Am I right? Yeah, okay. You don't like vegetables or fruits. Am I right? You eat fruit. What do you have? What do you eat? What do you fucking raisins? I make it a point almost every single day I have a Fuji apple and a banana every single morning. At least, at the very least 4 times a week, that's what I have. I try to eat a salad every single day. Obviously, I'm a bigger dude than you are. I have high blood pressure. I'm diabetic. All this shit runs in my family. So I have to really focus on what I eat. My blood pressure is in check, and my A1C is going down. But it's really hard. You really have to focus. When I was young, I didn't give a fuck. Bartles and James, beef ribs, mashed potatoes every night. Who gives a fuck? Life's great, But when you get older and your metabolism changes, you're at that age, you're 39. When your metabolism starts changing, shit starts fucking happening to you, man. So did they have to operate on you, put a stent in you or anything? Did they just give you some liquid and clear out your arteries? Oh, fuck, they put stents in. Oh. Ooh, so now you got to get serious. So now you got to stop eating the junk, eat more vegetables and fruits. Let me give you a couple pointers here to help you out. Do you exercise at all? You probably don't, because it looks like you got a great fucking body. 250, 5'11"? That ain't too bad. So keep up the exercise. Add a lot of garlic to your diet. A lot of asparagus. Brussels sprouts are good. Not just exercising. You got to eat the good food, and make sure you eat plenty of fruit. And man, I'm just glad you're here to listen to our E3 2018 show. I'm glad you're okay. I'm also glad that you were open to talk about this on the show. Well, motherfucker, I wasn't open to talk about it until you started talking. Still eat steak and potatoes, though, right? Yeah, if you got heart issues, steak is high in cholesterol. So if you're going to have it, make it a rarity. Stay away from greasy foods. If you want to eat chicken, you can oven fry your chicken. See, no steak. That's the first thing that comes up, because the doctor will tell you if you have a heart attack, well, your cholesterol's too high and steak's high in cholesterol. Now, I'm a big dude, and I explained all these issues I have. I feel great, though. I have perfect cholesterol. So even though I have perfect cholesterol, I still have to take cholesterol medication because the probability of me having cholesterol problems as I get older is high because of my family. But I have perfect cholesterol, but I still take cholesterol medicine. It didn't make sense to me at first, but it's like preventative. So I don't have any cholesterol issues. So I do eat a steak maybe once every week, every 2 weeks I'll have a steak. But I don't eat like I did when I was young. But yeah, read everything. Stop with the need protein. There's always some idiot that's got to say, well, whenever somebody's like eating nothing but fruits and vegetables, there's always some guy, some idiot that jumps up and says, wow, what are you going to do about your protein?
Vegetables has protein.
Vegetables and fruits have protein. There's protein in beans.
Too.
Yeah, all that shit has protein. And if that's not enough, if that's
Then eat a Microsoft controller.
yeah, if that's not enough, then get yourself some protein powder and have a smoothie every day. Hellgats, if you don't have it, get yourself a Blend Tech and make smoothies every day for breakfast. Throw a banana and some strawberries in there with some almond milk and fucking protein powder and a little ice. If you freeze your strawberries, you don't need ice. Man, I'm just glad you're here, man. I hate to hear that. So, but I'm glad you're okay, and you're here listening to the show. If you need any, I'm not like a picture of health, but I feel great. I eat great. My girlfriend can't understand why I can't lose my weight as fast as I should be because I don't eat that much. But I got some recipes for you. If you want, you can contact me. I can help you out with some stuff. I can help you make vegetables taste like bacon. I got some great recipes, man. So just keep that in mind. I want to help you out, because we're dying. There's too many of us. They're dying too young. So anyway, enough of that. Oh, Q, I feel the same way. I love me a nice juicy steak. Let me tell you. I wish I could eat it every night, but you can't. All right, so E3's coming up. Ruben says, I'm 51, 175, haven't seen a doctor in 20 years and feel great and smoke a lot of weed. If you want to have something close to fried chicken, get boneless, skinless breast, put them in an egg wash, flour, egg wash, and panko breadcrumbs, and shallow fry them in olive oil. Use olive oil. Don't use lard or anything like that, even though it's and yeah, so air fryer is the new thing that everybody's talking about.
Can you even buy lard anymore?
Yes, you can. You can buy it at Target.
I don't have a Target because they don't sell it at Walmart anymore.
Yeah, you can buy it. You can still find it. You just got to look. So anyway, enough of that. E3 2018 is coming up. There's been a lot of leaks going out this week. Yeah, see, he's got to do egg whites now because he's got to watch his cholesterol. Dude, I would hate to be in a position, like I hate having diabetes, but I'd hate even more to be in a position where I had to watch my cholesterol. Because that's a whole different game. And the thing is, I don't have a sweet tooth, so it's not that hard for me to watch my sugar intake. But goddamn, man, if I had a cholesterol issue, oh man, no steak, are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, so yeah, there's been some leaks. There's always leaks. Were you smoking, Hellgats? You were smoking?
Yeah,
the fuck were you smoking for, man? If you're
glad it was.
Why? You know what I don't understand? I don't understand why anybody ever starts smoking. If I take all
smoke come out of your mouth, like, oh!
If I take all the bad things you can do, alcohol, weed, cigarettes, I'm like, okay, alcohol tastes good and it gets you kind of fucked up and relaxed or whatever it does when you get drunk. Weed kind of smells good depending on the weed you smoke, and you get fucked up, you float in the air and all kinds of weird shit happens. What the fuck happens when you smoke a cigarette?
Shit.
Does anything happen? Like, is there a high for cigarettes?
It's the fucking dumbest thing ever in life.
I don't, like, and the thing is, cigarettes stink. They smell up your clothes.
Make your breath smell bad.
So I don't, like, but aside from the rush you get from nicotine, like, if I had the choice between those three, I wouldn't pick cigarettes. So I don't understand why people start smoking. It is the mystery of life that I've never figured out is why somebody would start smoking cigarettes. I can see why people drink alcohol. I can see why people smoke weed because it has such an extreme effect. But I've seen people like chain smokers when they don't have cigarettes. Oh my God, shaking, and edgy, and having attitude. That shit cracks me up. But I tell people nowadays, if you're chain smokers, even though they say you shouldn't use vape as a way to quit smoking, switch to a vape, get it with high nicotine, and all the bad stuff from cigarettes goes away. Easy fix. But anyway, enough of that. Let's see. Microsoft announced that Crackdown 3 will be delayed until 2019.
Which is probably good for Crackdown.
Yeah, it's great for Crackdown. Everybody knows that anytime a game gets delayed, it's good. But when they delayed it, people laughed at Microsoft and said this isn't good for them. And this is right after Sony delayed Dead Days Gone or whatever the fuck it is.
Almost the same time.
Yeah, they delayed Days Gone. Oh, that's good. Sony's smart because then it'll be a better game, right?
Of course.
Microsoft delays. Microsoft can't get anything right. You know, give me a fucking break. So anyway,
was it going to be ready by August? There was
no, they're both coming out. They're both coming out in February.
What I'm saying is, if you're not going to be ready by August, if the game's not going to be ready by August, there's zero reason you should throw a game like Days Gone or Crackdown out into the middle of the freaking this crazy time that's going to be October or November.
K-Cube said, oh, I guess there's a new game coming out on Xbox called Xbox Defense Force Assemble. Is that like EDF except exclusive for Xbox? And he says, when was Crackdown 3 first shown, though? Crackdown 3 was first shown at the beginning of this generation, I think. Was it 2013?
They showed the tech demo at the beginning.
Was it 2012 or 2013? And I'll throw a question back at you, K-Cube. When was The Last Guardian first shown? Okay, that's it, you know? Last Guardian took an entire generation to make. I mean, if I had the choice between Microsoft canceling Crackdown or actually putting enough effort in the game and delaying it so the game came out good, I'll take the delay. Because the last thing they need right now is to cancel another title. And maybe they think that Crackdown 3 is promising. I still think that Scalebound and maybe the Fable game, maybe they think those games had issues. Maybe they had a lot of issues and they didn't want to deal with it. But clearly they got something with Crackdown 3. The worst thing they could do, like, okay, so Crackdown 3, so okay, they delay it. If that shit comes out and it doesn't have the destruction, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. As far as I'm concerned, Microsoft should have never showed the fucking destruction. They just should have showed Crackdown 3. Because now everybody who loves Crackdown is expecting that destruction. And when we don't get it, oh boy. Oh boy.
You're getting it. They were working on that before they started working on the game.
Power the cloud.
Did you see that at the office today before you left, QL? Hey!
What's going on with the cloud?
Hey, hey, QL! You going home? Here, come in here. I got to show you something. Look at what we've done. Look at what we've done with Crackdown. You gonna tell that your friends on the Warzone tonight?
hey! Nintendo lost me a shit ton of money the other day.
Level 1 XP. This guy is Level 1 XP is on Twitch. Says that's because Microsoft hasn't had any games in the last 2 years except Gears and Forza. Is that true?
Yeah, all those games that don't exist, like State of Decay,
Cuphead,
Sea of Thieves, Cuphead. Yeah, those games don't exist.
Halo.
Yeah,
the Halo games. What are you talking about, Level 1?
Those
Clear.
Games. It's because all people who only play Sony devices.
K-Cube
all they
said.
know is Halo.
K-Cube says 2008, and no one cried when it got delayed. Right, I ain't crying about fucking Crackdown 3 getting delayed. I'm happy it's delayed. Now, a game like Deep Down is what we crying about. Deep Down is vaporware, man. Nobody's getting that. And I guarantee you when that shit comes out, it ain't going to be exclusive no more unless Sony's footing the bill. Scalebound could have been a damn delay. Yeah, Scalebound could have been a delay. But what if Scalebound really, really sucked? Imagine if you're like Phil Spencer and you walk in and you see the latest demo of Scalebound and it's just like garbage. You're sitting there, you're Phil Spencer sitting there, damn, even if Hip Hop Gamer saw this, he would hate it. So you got to make a decision. Do we keep pushing it forward? Do we delay it, throw more money to it, or do we cancel it? So he says they never should have pulled a GTA 5 then, release single player, then multiplayer later. I agree with that too. I don't have a problem with that.
From what I understand, it was the multiplayer was mostly completely done, and single player needed a ton of work.
But to be honest with you, here's the other thing about Crackdown. While Crackdown did have multiplayer co-op elements,
it was the
and people are going to be crazy. They're going to be like, I can't believe Torrance is saying this. You don't need fucking multiplayer for Crackdown. It was such a good... The first one was so much fun just playing by yourself. You didn't really need that. That was just bonus, you know? It
was fun. I wish it would have been more drop in and drop out co-op. And restart. It kind of sucked that, but that game was fun. What nice thing about Crackdown is you can come in, play Crackdown for 10 or 15 minutes, and then fucking go on your way, or you can sit down and play Crackdown for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is this Gene Range shit? What the fuck is this shit? Oh, that doesn't look good. It looks kind of lame, actually. Gene Rain. We got this. What are you going to call your new game? Gene Rain. Gene Rain? What, are you going to be dropping dungarees from the sky? Mega Jack says NVIDIA 1100 by next gen. Oh, they announced they did the Dead or Alive 6 trailer today. And they said that they're not going to have the unnatural breast bounce anymore. And I think that's a great idea that they go for a more natural look. I think
blasphemy.
No, I don't think it's blasphemy at all. I mean, when it first came out, it was a novelty because you didn't have any games that had breast bounce whatsoever, and they were like the first ones to do it, and it was just like insane. But we're at the point right now where you can have real breast physics in a game. So I think it's a good idea that they're doing that. And then they talked about how they're not going to have like scantily costumes. The quote is, I got to find the quote, but they said they're not going to have scantily costumes right away or available right away or something, which means they're going to have them as DLC later. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's great because that's one of the things that makes Soul Calibur so great is because the women, they move, the physics are more realistic. So that's cool. Level 1 XP. I don't know who this guy is. I have Xbox One X and Xbox S, so don't get me wrong. I do enjoy my Xbox, but this E3 is Microsoft's to lose. Level 1, have you been listening to the show? I said this 2 weeks ago. I said it's Microsoft's to lose. This is the big one for them. And it's not, you say that every year. It's not even the every year thing. It's like they have to do something at E3 this year. Microsoft has something to prove. The whole world is watching. Microsoft needs to drop. And I don't care about fucking backward. We got backwards compatibility. Okay? We got all that stuff. You need to drop. Microsoft needs to drop at least 3 games that people go, oh, shit. Just 3. 1's not going to do it. 2 will be good, but they need 3 new games, new IPs, whatever, that are exclusive to their brand. You know, they need that because that's what people want. That's what their fans and customers want. They want something new. It's like, yeah, we know what the Forzas and we know about that stuff. We're ready for that. Give us that, but give them something new because that's what they need to do. You canceled 2 games, you know. They've got to do something. But on that same note, this is a publishing game. The video game, it's a publishing game. So you may have your hardware manufacturers, Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, but it's a publishing game. And Microsoft isn't one of the best publishers out there. They're not one of the greatest publishers out there. They do publish more titles than like EA and Activision, but you know, you look at some other publishers. You look at Sony. You look at Nintendo. You look at Take-Two. You look at Ubisoft. They're killing Microsoft on the publishing front, and I think that's because they actually put resources into their own IPs. It's not always about what you have for your hardware. Microsoft has to be a publisher just like all the publishers that make games for Xbox. They have to be a good publisher too. And I think they've been failing on that front. They're not the same publisher they used to be like when the 360 first came out, you know? So it's theirs to lose. I think everybody's happy with Sony right now. I don't think people are expecting much from Sony. They're expecting to see stuff that they know about. But Microsoft has to impress people. People are going to watch that press conference wanting to be impressed. You're not going to impress people with fucking Halo 6 or whichever one we're on. You're not going to impress people with a new Forza Horizon game. You're not going to impress people with a new Gears of War.
or a new card coming down from the States.
Yeah,
Drive.
yeah.
Remember there was going to be an XCOM style Gears of War game.
I don't want a new I don't want a new Gears of War game. I don't want an offshoot. Okay.
I'd be happy if they brought.
Yeah. No,
XCOM.
no. Fuck all that bullshit.
Gears of
No,
War.
fuck that. There's already Gears of War. I don't need XCOM Gears of War. I need something brand new that I've never seen before, like Quantum Break. I need something fucking new, like Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, I need new shit. That Microsoft needs to better their identity, you know. And we all know that third-party games sell more than any game out there. We know that those games are available for all the consoles and all that shit. But Microsoft needs to get its identity back as far as publishing goes. You know,
probably have Alan Wake 2.
Yeah.
I would love Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2 would be a good drop for them. That's an easy drop. That's a no-brainer. That would be great.
Mech Assault.
I said that too. I said Mech Assault would be fucking awesome. But, you know, it's a sequel. Okay, those are sequels. I want to see something new. And the way you bring somebody in by showing them something new, you show gameplay. You put the gameplay on the screen and people watching like, oh my God, what is it? And they're trying to think, is this a sequel? What is this? Is this a remake of an old game? And that's what's going on in their head because they don't know what it is. They don't know what the fuck it is. And they're watching like, oh my God, this is fucking up. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh! And then they throw the name of the game up there, exclusive Xbox. And they're like, yeah, that's what the fuck we're talking about. Give me some more of that. You know, that's what they need to do. Sony does it every fucking E3. Sony does that.
Except for last E3.
Even last E3 they did it. What are you talking about?
What they showed last E3, it was like 30 minutes long. It showed all the same stuff from the E3.
I understand that, but look at what they've released every year this generation. They always have something unique every generation. Something unique that's exclusive that's a Sony game every fucking year. They're releasing that shit. Even though God of War is kind of like is a reboot, you know, they had the Horizon game. They got a new Spider-Man game coming out. You know, they got all this good shit. They got the Days Gone, Days Here, shit. Nights Left. I mean, they do that. Sony gives us that new shit.
I agree. They have good shit, but outside of Dreams, none of it's unique.
I don't want to go into the minutia of what's unique and what's not unique. You think Gears 4 is fucking unique? Gears 5 unique?
I don't think it's unique, but I would really like to see Gears done as an XCOM style game.
Then how unique is that?
Yeah.
It's Gears as XCOM. Dude,
you can tell a story that hasn't been told before.
You're telling me two things. You're telling me that these companies need to put out more unique games, and you're telling me that you want a Gears XCOM game.
Both, motherfucker. I'm saying both. They need to bring out they need to expand on their games. They don't need a third-person Gears of War game coming out every year. Look what they did with Forza. Now they've got Forza coming out every year, but it's always a different Forza the next year. They got a Forza regular, and they got Horizons.
But I know, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about putting something on the screen that nobody's ever seen or heard of before. A new IP. Like, you could honestly say that Infamous Second Son, even though it's a sequel, it was more like a new IP.
It was significantly a new IP, but why can't they do both? People keep on talking like Microsoft.
No. Hold on.
Becoming $1 trillion company.
Whoa. This isn't about. I don't care how much money they're making. It's not going into my pocket. They're making $1 trillion because I'm paying them. Because no, it's not. Because I'm paying. Well, yeah, if you want to joke, but on a serious note, I give Microsoft money. I'm giving them money. Okay. I don't care how rich they are. I'm making them rich. I'm making Sony rich. I'm paying these companies for their services and games. So, if you want to talk about what Microsoft's doing right and what Microsoft's doing wrong, yeah, the Forzas, the Halos, you know, the Crackdowns, all that stuff. Okay, that's Microsoft stuff. They're doing that right, you know, but they need something new. They need to rebuild their identity. They're surviving off the same identity they had last gen. When Halo 3, when Gears first came out and Halo 3 first came out and the latest and greatest Forza came out back during the 360 era, people were blown away by that shit. Now it's just old. I don't think Sony could have released a standard God of War game, and it had the impact that it did with this one did. They changed the whole game. They changed the gameplay, the camera views, the story. They took God of War and turned it into something else. So it's not like it's just a sequel. It's a reboot. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what they did with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, when the new Tomb Raider came out, the rebooted Tomb Raider came out, it was fresh and new. It was great. It's like, oh, wow, look at the new take on fucking Tomb Raider. You know, so Microsoft needs to recreate their identity. They need to regain their identity in this industry. And they need to do that by creating something new. And it almost seems like they're scared to create new IPs. And I kind of understand that. But at the same time, you have to take those risks and you have to gamble. Because when you gamble and you win big. Look at Horizon Zero Dawn. Brand new IP, something we've never seen before.
From a mediocre developer.
And I wouldn't consider them mediocre.
You won't consider them mediocre now, but before.
Nope. Killzone. How many Killzone games came out last gen? And they sold great. They're not a mediocre developer. They're a high-end developer.
They sold great because they were the only game in the platform.
No, they weren't.
They were the only Sony developed fucking first-person shooter.
No, they weren't.
What else did they?
You didn't play Resistance Fall of Man?
That should tell you enough about Resistance.
Resistance was fucking awesome.
Resistance was awesome, but I fucking totally forgot about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You're talking out your ass.
It took me a second.
You're talking out your ass. You're grabbing your butt cheeks and you're opening them and closing them. You're talking out your ass.
Because it apparently not good enough, or it'd still be around.
But in KQ,
than fucking the Killzone 2.
KQ makes a good point. He says, from a dev that primarily did a first-person shooter and you let them do something else. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. I would love to see Turn 10 do something that wasn't a racing game. You know? Those are the things I'm talking about. If you got these developers, give them the freedom to do something else, or give them enough time and money to work on a side project. And Horizon Dawn is the perfect example. It's a new IP from a known developer for this next generation, something we've never seen before, and it's fucking awesome. So they took that gamble, and it worked. So Microsoft needs to gamble some more. They took a gamble with Quantum Break, but gamble some fucking more. Scalebound was the kind of gamble that people were willing to pay for.
I think that's a fucking story I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Sometime in the future, they're gonna have some podcast where like all the people who are no longer there anymore, they're just sit down and they're like, "This is what happened," and I want to know the fucking story because something fucking major. You don't throw $78 million at something and then cancel it fucking 3 years in.
Oh, Microsoft does it because they have that money to burn. You know why Sony doesn't cancel many games?
Can't afford.
They can't afford to. They can't afford to do that. So they just keep putting money into it, and they try to. Some games they try to make a break even point. Some games they get way into the green and they do well. And KQ makes another good point. Imagine if Microsoft kept Bungie and let them make Destiny. That could have been exclusive to Microsoft. Destiny would have been the new Halo for Microsoft for next gen. And that is such a good point, KQ. That right there would have been a reason for people to say, oh shit, I need to get a fucking Xbox, even though it fucking sucks to a certain extent.
Fucking Don.
Destiny is a love-hate game. The actual gameplay is fantastic, but Activision nickel dimes you on the actual game. So
I heard they made them restart both games like 8 months before release.
I don't know about that.
That's what I heard. That they had to restart the game. But they had to get Hugh out or they would have lost the franchise.
The Triggerman says, I think Microsoft is done with the hardcore gamers. They want to milk Game Pass into casuals and try. No, I totally disagree. Game Pass is not something for casuals. Game Pass is something that the hardcore gamers would get. Casuals aren't that invested in gaming to pay $10 a month for a Game Pass. I think Game Pass first and foremost is for the hardcore gamers, because if you're a hardcore gamer, so when I envision a hardcore gamer, I envision somebody like myself that's got an Xbox, got a PlayStation, got a gaming PC, got a Nintendo Wii U, whack, whatever it's called. Okay, they play everything, and the problem with being a hardcore gamer and owning all the systems is you're forking out so much money, $60 here, there, every month, because you got to get the next Xbox game, the next PlayStation game, the next Nintendo game, the next game you want on PC. So you throw this Netflix for gaming out there called Game Pass, and it's only $10 a month. So you figure $120 a year. It's the price of 2 games. Was I buying 2 full Microsoft games a year? Yes. So it pays for itself, right? And I'm sitting here thinking, oh shit, I don't really want to buy any more games. And I don't have to buy Crackdown 3 because I have Game Pass. I have State of Decay 2 because I have Game Pass. And I don't mind paying the $10 a month. It's just like everything else I have. My Netflix, my PlayStation View, and all my other services. They're cheap, and I don't mind paying those for every month. I hope Sony comes up with something like Game Pass, because I'd get that too. That way, anything new that comes out, I instantly have access to it. That's the way to go. That's the future. So I don't think that's milking casuals. I think right now that's for the hardcore audience. And as it goes out there and people use it more, then the casuals will start getting in the Game Pass. Like, you don't see any Game Pass commercials on TV. At some point, you will see that. And it'll start spreading and people will really start getting into it, because Netflix for games, games as a service, that's the future. That's what Microsoft wants to do. He said, I think Scalebound was canceled because Microsoft probably wanted Scalebound to be exclusive to Xbox One X first. Then came back and told them to place it on the... Oh, no. Microsoft, a while ago, when they announced the Xbox One X, they said everything will run on both systems. Everything. So that's not true. Can't tell me Platinum can release Nier Automata, Bayonetta, great games. Can't tell me. I don't know what you're referring to. And fail at... Oh, yeah. Not every game that Platinum releases is a gem. What was it? Was it the Turtles game? I think it was a Teenage Mutant.
Everybody was excited because it was Platinum, and it was just like.
I didn't play it, but a lot of people said it was garbage. So they don't always release good games. Platinum doesn't always release good games.
That whole team had to take 2 weeks off. The entire team took 2 weeks off on a vacation because there was so much stress making that fucking game.
Making Scalebound?
Yeah, they got in over their head with Scalebound, I think.
Yeah, well, they're one of the busiest developers out there, and they're making shit for themselves. They're making shit for everybody else. You know, there was a time where I constantly saw Platinum games coming up on my screen. I'm like, what the fuck? How many games are these guys going to churn out? But if you notice, and everybody notices this, I'd say with the exception of Bayonetta, the Platinum games, the graphics are kind of rough around the edges. Have you guys noticed that? They're not like highly refined like Horizon Dawn or Just Cause 3. You know what I'm saying? And then you feel like you're alone, just talking into a microphone and nobody's listening. You know what I'm talking about, right? Though even Nier Automata, doesn't have the fucking greatest looking graphics. It really does.
Vanquish 2.
There is no Vanquish 2 yet.
Oh no.
But you look at Vanquish, you look at Bayonetta, you look at the Transformers game, you look at what else did they do recently? What was that fight that brawler they had on PlayStation? It was an online brawling game. The graphics are good, but they're not great. You notice it's just always a little rough around the edges. The textures aren't the greatest. Bayonetta is probably one of their best looking games that they make. So it's because they're doing so much work. They're using the same engines, and they keep making all these different games. So I think if you just leave them alone and let them do something, I think they could come up with something really, really badass, and that could have been Scalebound. You know, I don't know. Yeah, Metal Gear Rising, that was dope. Those are good graphics, but they weren't the best. They were good, but they weren't the best. Character designs are nice, but the level design, the textures, it wasn't all that great. But again, remember, they took over Rising. Kojima started Rising, and then they took over development. So it wasn't their game from the beginning. What's this Wreckfest? This is a new game? Wreckfest? I haven't seen this trailer yet.
I didn't know Nier was part of Drakengard.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you know there's old Nier games that came out for 360 PS3, right?
Yeah, I played that. That was fucking pretty cool game.
Yeah, and then the new one that's coming out is called Far, I think.
was looking it up. And I was like, holy shit. Because I think Nier Automata is based off of one of the endings of Dragon Guard 3. And Nier, the Nier game that came out on the 360 and PS3 was based off the bad ending of the second game or something like that.
The fuck is Wreckfest? Wait, don't I have this game? That's why I'm having deja vu. I have Wreckfest. Let me double check my Steam library.
Anybody play Gauntlet?
Wreckfest, yeah, right there. I fucking have Wreckfest. That's why y'all got to get a PC. Well, I guess they're finally finished with it. It's not in preview anymore. I guess I can go in and play. Interesting. I hope that's going to be online. I think it's online on Steam. I think I've played with people online before. Look at Steam right there. Order now. Wait, order now? Is it out now? Wait, did Wreckfest just come out on the consoles just now? I love how you guys just throw shit out there and you just okay, just watch him. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. He's gonna ask. Just watch. It's funny.
Not cool, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of shit in here. Let's see what else we got. LeBron is losing his shit on teammates. They have nothing. Bro shit is old and stale. They need to bring out a flight simulator.
I wish they'd bring out their space sim game. That was a fucking pretty cool ass game.
Nintendo for kids, PlayStation for younger adults, Xbox for older adults. Wait, where have I seen that picture before? Is that from that's from Avengers, isn't it? That dude? Okay, anyway, you guys just throw stuff. Oh, Maxie's my dude. You guys are just throwing videos in here like crazy. Fighting EX Lair. What the fuck is... Oh, I think I saw that trailer from Marika. This game is so Japanese it ain't even funny. Final Fantasy VII Remake is Xbox exclusive. People would go nuts.
Dude, that would be another fucking video of that dude, like, tripping out. China honor is a great thing.
People would be so pissed about that. Okay, Tor, what does Xbox have to do to shock E3? I told you they gotta fucking come. They gotta bring their fucking big guns. If they want to have another E3 like when people almost committed suicide when they announced Final Fantasy 13 was on Xbox, then they show the very first gameplay of Final Fantasy 7 at the Microsoft Xbox conference. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that'll be funny as shit.
And they show it on the Xbox. They show it on the Xbox One X.
Oh, the president has like the shirt of it.
And then they show, and then they they put Phil Spencer with a shirt, and they show on the screen. What do they usually put? All graphics on Xbox One X or whatever. And all the fucking ponies would go fucking batshit. It's supposed to be exclusive, man. I've been waiting for this game all my life, and you show it at Xbox conference first, you motherfuckers. I'm gonna kill you, Phil. That would be hilarious. I don't know, like, yeah, they just need to bring the heat. Just show something fucking cool. Nobody's showing anything cool anymore. Nobody's showing anything. Like, when's the last time you saw a trailer for a new IP and you were like, oh my fucking God, I need to get 3 jobs to pay for this shit? Like, has anything like done that, any game done that to anybody in the last 10 years? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are going to say Spider-Man, but I'm like, what? Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is just a refined version of their previous game.
Yeah. So it's like there's been nothing. Horizon Zero Dawn? Really? You saw that and lost your shit? Like when they first showed Horizon Zero Dawn, I was like, oh, that looks cool. But I didn't lose my shit. I haven't lost my shit since Battlefield Bad Company 2 came out. I've seen some pretty cool games that I really enjoyed, but literally, I didn't lay in my bed at night thinking about the game. The last time I laid in my bed thinking about a game was when they showed Battlefield Bad Company 2. And it was even worse after I played it. But, I mean, I want you to really think about that. What game in the last 10 years have you seen that you lost your fucking shit? That you're like, oh my God, I'm glad to be alive and a gamer. This is so incredible. Oh my God. I can't think of anything.
Mass Effect 2?
Nope.
For me, I'm thinking about for myself.
But that's just a sequel. You know you wanted Mass Effect 2.
Well,
But,
but
I'm talking about... No, I'm talking...
I didn't know Mass Effect would be great, right?
I
But
think
after
it's
playing the
ordered
original...
But I'm not. You're just being excited about a sequel. I'm talking about seeing something new that you've never seen before. Like, you remember the first time they showed Gears gameplay?
Yeah, I think.
Oh my God! You were like, "Oh my God, it's next gen."
You were talking about a guy. You're talking about the guy who saw a Gears trailer or two with some gameplay, some duck and cover gameplay. I'm like, whatever. It's just another shooter, whatever. And then they did that dev diary. And you're not going to believe what did it for me. You're going to think I'm so lame. But I'm watching the dev diary. And I'm seeing some of the gameplay. And when the guy grabbed the gun and started running with the gun in his hand, and the camera angle and the way the screen was just like everything was going by. I said, what? I said, what the fuck is that? What?
Yeah.
Consoles can do that now? Holy shit. As soon as Gears came out, I bought it. And you know the first thing I did? I grabbed my gun, crouched down, and I ran because I thought it was so fucking amazing.
Me too.
But yeah, I said, holy shit. I said, I've been shitting on this game for the longest time, and it has this in it? Are you kidding me? Yeah, all the zombies in Dead Rising was cool, but these are more tech demo-ish type of things. I want to see something that makes me want to play. Like, I remember when I first saw, like, I don't even think I saw a commercial or anything for Just Cause. I saw Just Cause on the Xbox store as a demo. Just Cause 1. And I downloaded the demo and I played the demo, and I could not believe how fast that game was, how gorgeous it was. I'm like, how come nobody's talking about Just Cause? Holy shit, this is incredible. And that day I was a Just Cause fan. Because it was just such an amazing fucking engine, an amazing gameplay. It was so fast and so hyperkinetic. I'm like, there's nothing like this. Nothing. You know? And I'm just like, oh shit. So I want that to happen again. I want somebody. I don't care if it's Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, Ubisoft. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if it's fucking THQ Nordic. I want somebody to announce a dope ass motherfucking new IP that I've never seen before. That's going to make me drop my fucking jaw to the floor. That's what I need from E3.
What genre?
I don't give a fuck. I can't tell you what genre. I can't, because I have no idea what the game would be. It's got to be something fucking amazing. I mean, I have ideas in my head. Like, if so, I'll give you one. I'll give you one. You want to see me lose my shit on a stream? You want to see me go absolutely batshit and talk about one game for the next 6 months? You put a fucking fighting game, a 3D fighting game that looks like a Shaw Brothers Kung Fu movie, I will lose my shit. I actually have an idea in my head for a fighting game that's like the old school Kung Fu movies. I even have a fucking combat system and everything. And if somebody put on the screen a fighting game that was like a Shaw Brothers Kung Fu movie, I would lose my shit. I would go absolutely crazy. It would be the longest 6, 8, 12 months of my life waiting for that. What's this? What do you show? What? Oh, this is. Don't fuck with me like that, man. I couldn't see that through my microphone screen. I thought it was a fucking game. You'd think an open world brawler with co-op like Streets of Rage would happen now. Kal-El gets it. If Sega showed a Streets of Rage game, a next generation Streets of Rage game that was open world, maybe online, where you pick your fighter and you go brawling in the streets, whatever, I think that would be dope too. Or maybe if they really got serious and did like a real deal Golden Axe, a new Golden Axe game, like a real deal one, I think that would be cool. But dude, you do a fucking kung fu game that's like a kung fu movie from the 70s, I would go insane. You guys would get so sick of me. I'd be talking about that shit every fucking week. I'd call the fucking developer. I wouldn't even send an email. I'd call a developer on the phone.
What?
And I'd say, you need to let me in your motherfucking office right now to see that game. I'll do videos. I'll write stories, whatever you want. I need to see this game now. If you got a press event anywhere in the United States, you need to invite me. If you got a press event in fucking London, you need to invite me and I'll go. I would go apeshit if they did that. Hey, Joey Williams, what's up, man? Yeah! Triggerman says, have we heard anything new from Beyond Good and Evil 2? Did you see that tech demo they released? With the little monkey? I know Freddie saw it. With the little monkey and the jetpack hovering over the fucking planet? Did you see that shit? Like, I don't even know. I never played Beyond Good and Evil 1. I thought it was just some, what is it, like is it like a little adventure or something? Like, what the fuck is it? And then I saw this Beyond Good and Evil 2 video today, and there's a monkey with a jetpack, and there's these giant spaceships and planets you can go to. I'm like, this is what Beyond Good and Evil's about? Holy shit. Wish there was a new Big Trouble in Little China game. Is there a Big Trouble in Little China game? Was there a game, Big Trouble in Little China? Must have been on the NES or something.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Warriors get read.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. What was that fucking Rockstar game that came out?
It was good. It was a fucking beat 'em up.
That was it, right? The Warriors? That game was good.
That game was like the prequel to the movie, right?
Yeah, imagine that on fucking next-gen systems.
Jesus, I would love that game. That game was so fucking fun. That's what Streets of Rage should be. A next-gen Streets of Rage should be something like that.
I remember the old Bruce Lee game on Atari 800 and Commodore 64. I played that numerous times. I beat that game. I beat Just Cause 3 today. Like, you know when you play Just Cause 3 and you download all the DLC before you beat the campaign, and you think you got the rest of this map you got to get, and then all of a sudden I fucking win and I got credits rolling. I'm like, oh shit, I beat Just Cause 3. But I still got another, fucking 20 hours of that game to play at least. So what else could happen at E3? So Square Enix announced Just Cause 4, which is kind of dope. Because I don't think Avalanche can top themselves, but maybe they can. So that's the only thing I'm hyped for at E3 is Just Cause 4. I'm not hyped for anything else. If I'm going to be hyped for anything else, it's going to be something I've never seen or something I've been asking for the last 10 years that somebody's finally got to deliver on. But I'm really not excited about anything at all. I mean, just that one thing. What are y'all excited about? Nope, not excited about Battlefield. I can care less about Battlefield. Nope, don't give a shit about Fallout. Nope, don't give a shit about that. Nothing. There's nothing that we know of that I'm excited about except Just Cause 4. That is the only game. I'm looking to be surprised. When I watch these conferences, I want them to show me something that I'll be like, oh shit, they're not even going to show Cyberpunk at E3, are they?
I thought they were going to show it. Remember it was going to be on Microsoft's press conference.
What? You think it's going to be Death Stranding? Not excited. I have no idea what that game's about. It's fucking naked babies on the beach. I have no idea. How can I be excited about naked babies on the beach? From Software's game. Can't be excited about it. I have no idea what it is. Maybe at Xbox E3. There's nothing I'm excited about. Like if Microsoft came out and they announced a Rally Sport Challenge for Xbox and then they showed it, that would get me going. Actually, Dreams I am interested in seeing, but I'm not excited yet. But I definitely want to see what they're doing with Dreams because that's a game I want to get. Dreams lets you make music now. Oh, okay. I just want to make some. I would like to like have a crazy dream, then wake up and then put it on PlayStation. Like the old MTV music generator. I'm excited because I don't know. Well, I've had enough being excited because I don't know at E3s. I can't do that anymore. It's now becoming a waste of my day, a waste of my time to sit through a fucking conference and have nothing special happen. Splinter Cell, not excited.
I'm excited.
Well, the one thing I am excited about when it comes to Splinter Cell is being able to play co-op with Freddy. He said, "No, I'm not excited about Death Stranding. How could you be excited about a game that all you know is naked babies on a fucking beach and the dude from Walking Dead? That's all you know. You don't even know what kind of game it is. It could be a fucking racing game for all we know. I can't get excited about that.
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Yo.
That would be funny though. He releases it and it's like a Kojima kart game.
You be the baby in the background
with this like deep, like fucking convoluted storyline wrapped around.
You know how pissed people would be. You know how pissed all those Kojima fans would be if he released a fucking kart game after all this hype. I would laugh. I would be in tears. I would be in fucking tears. Or you don't even tell anybody it's a kart game. At E3, Kojima comes out and announces Death Stranding is now available in stores. And then walks away. Everybody leaves the conference, gets in a cab, goes straight to fucking GameStop and picks up their copy of Death Stranding. And the box is kind of like weird because it just shows the characters on the front and there's no pictures of the game on the back. And people wait and they have it. E3's over. They go home and pop that shit in their PlayStation and it's a fucking kart game.
That was right. Kojima fans would love it.
Oh, Kojima's been wanting to do something other than Metal Gear Solid for 20 years. That's true. But I can't be excited about nothing. I guess it's kind of like being excited for Christmas because you don't know what you're gonna get. Maybe I guess I get okay. That's cool. You know. Resident Evil 2 remake of Devil May Cry 5. Nope. I don't care if I ever see a Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry game again. Nope. Look at this cat. Front Mission would be cool. That would be real cool. I'm watching this cat. It's hilarious.
Death Stranding VR. Oh shit!
Death Stranding won't be out till next gen.
Doom 2. Nope. You guys can throw anything up there.
No, they'll bring the game home tour and then they'll be like, yo, you require a VR headset.
Yeah, this is a VR game. You didn't know? Or they go to GameStop, they walk in, yeah, can I have a copy of Death Stranding, please? Pay their $60. And the guy just quickly puts it in the GameStop bag, and the guy grabs the bag and he goes home. And he pulls that box out and it says PlayStation VR, Death Stranding. And he doesn't have a fucking VR, so he's got to go back to the store because he has to play this game. I gotta go to fucking Target and get a PlayStation VR set. Oh, fuck you, Kojima, fuck you.
I still love you. I still follow you.
That would be hilarious. I don't know. Battlefield Bad Company, a new Battlefield Bad Company game might excite me. Kalel wins. Virtual On, the new Virtual On game would excite me. Most definitely. I would dig that. If you really want to blow my mind, go way back and reach into the Wayback Bag and get make a new Power Stone or something like that.
Oh, new Power Stone.
Imagine if they had a Power Stone that was online and cross-platform. You could play against people on PC, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, all play together, and it was Power Stone. That would be that would be some fucking shit. Instead of 4 people, it's like 8 people in an arena. Call it super mega Power Stone Tyson X or some shit. So Riku would play. Oh my god. Tor would be excited by ocean fishing with the next game. So I was going through my Steam library, and I went to the fishing game,
Fishing
Planet to check my hours. 17 hours. That's a lot for me. 17 hours in fucking fishing game. Just Cause 3, the one I beat today, 53 hours, and I'm still not done. Let's see. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, 32 hours. Rise of the Tomb Raider, 8 hours. Rusty Hearts. Oh, they don't even have that. Let's see. Rainbow Six, 4 hours. Watch Dogs 2, 10 hours. Witcher 2, 8 hours. Only got 20 left. Power Stone is Capcom. Oh, you know why I related that to Sega? Because it was on the Dreamcast. That's why. Well, Armored Core? Nope. I think that would be cool if they made a new Armored Core, but I wouldn't lose my shit over that. So I guess they got so they're doing it like they did last year. Microsoft is going to be, EA is actually going to be tomorrow. Microsoft's on Sunday. And, people can't see my face. They think I'm cute. And Sony's on Monday and Nintendo's on Tuesday. Ugh.
I've got 356 hours on NBA 2K13.
You got some issues. Your wife is probably like, how come you ain't got 356 hours in me? Motherfucker.
On Fishing Planet.
Mm-hmm.
78 hours on Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, these some of the shit you see on Steam is amazing.
Yeah.
Mountain Blade. Someone needs to show that fucking game, the second one. Mountain Blade 2's got me all excited, but I haven't seen anything about it since last year.
Just Cause 2, 23 hours.
I got more hours in The Last Remnant than you have in Just Cause 2.
Fire Pro Wrestling, 5 hours. Skyrims, 11 hours.
279 hours of Sniper Elite 4.
Holy shit, Freddy, what? Are you kidding me? Sniper Elite, I got 3 hours. Well, I just bought that back in April.
70 hours into Rust.
Joey says, what were your thoughts on Crackdown cancellation? Crackdown hasn't been canceled. It was delayed, homie.
February.
Where you been, man? Where were you at the beginning of the show, man? Shit.
I just watched somebody talk about they got a heart attack and give me a burger.
Motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. Let's see. I don't know what else I have here. Let's see. Oh, City Skylines, 9 hours.
Jeez, I got more on my Xbox.
Call of Duty, latest Call of Duty multiplayer, 15 hours.
You got me beat there.
Maceo, what goes on? Maceo. Oh, let me get the latest and greatest. Hold on.
$16 hours into Alpha Protocol.
Oh, shit. Wow. 108 to 85. Did anybody watch the rest of that game?
Shit, why even watch it?
To see what LeBron did at the end. Did he shake hands?
Yeah, before he went out.
Oh, he did shake
Of course
hands.
he did, because he's going to Golden State next year.
No, he's
No,
going.
he's
He's
not.
he's going to Boston.
He's going to Houston.
Going to Sixers.
Why does he have to go to a winning team? Why can't he go to just a regular team? Why can't he go to fucking Brooklyn Nets or something?
What about the Timber puppies?
Yeah, why does he have to go to a dope team?
The Knicks aren't a. I think the Knicks are
Because he
too far.
can.
Borderlands 2, 25 hours.
That's decent.
Yeah. Hellgats has a YouTube video. Let's see.
I got 13 hours into sport.
Retying simple and fast under any conditions. Here's how I use it. It works like
Yeah, Shaq Fu, got released, I believe,
Simply open
right?
the tool and place the eyelet in the tip and let the spring close the tool. The soft tip will grip and
Don't bring him in the Boston.
of small
We got a
items.
team that can beat him
You now
when
have
we're
much
healthy.
better control of your jig or hook for threading the eyelet.
It's either Philly or Houston he will go to.
I could see Philly.
Slide your line through the funnel and your eyelet is threaded.
I don't think he should go to Houston.
For a
I
clinch
think you
shot,
should go to the.
I think he should go to a team that isn't doing that well.
He should go to the Raptors.
feed the tag in
Jesus
There you
Christ,
go.
dude.
between the twist and the eyelet. This big loop
The
really
Raptors. The
simplifies
Raptors are a good
step
team.
of tying a clinch knot.
Yeah, if he goes to the Raptors, then
Remove your tackle from the tool.
maybe the Raptors go to the finals because they don't have to beat him or lose to him.
Oh, Hellgats, I bought that album. Yeah, thanks, but you know, I support the cause, brother. I had to buy it. Oh, there you go. I think a Godzilla game would make me lose my shit. No, he doesn't need to go to the fucking Lakers. Lakers have enough championships.
You can go just about anywhere and win.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh, Planet Asia got a new album out. Hellgat said, yeah, motherfucker, check this shit out. Oh, no. He's one of the most underrated motherfuckers, Planet Asia. He is so dope. Yep.
Did you see that dumb white rapper? What is his name? Malone? Or whatever? Got that fucking tattoo always tired underneath his eyes?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I don't watch shit like that.
I didn't watch it. It was like on my fucking
That's
Twitter.
like me asking you, did you see those two guys sucking each other's dicks? Of course not, right? Right?
Unfortunately, I've seen. What?
But just say no, okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't watch whack motherfuckers.
You see all
Oh,
kinds
that
of
sounds
stuff
like
walk around
a. I gotta see who. I gotta go get this album. Planet Asia. Holy shit! Whatever happened to every Xbox One is a dev kit? It is. If you're a developer and you got an Xbox One, that's all you need.
You can download the dev.
Like,
dev app.
why is that gonna be an everyday news item? It's not. They said every Xbox is gonna be a developer kit, and it is. There's nothing else to talk about. Are you trying to develop Xbox games, Joey? Is that why? Did you call Microsoft and be like, motherfuckers, where's my dev kit? I got a game I need to make.
Go to Walmart.
It's a kart racer with naked babies on the beach. All right, Planet Asia. Oh shit, you just fucked me up. You fucked me. Didn't know I was a Planet Asia fan, did you? Oh boy. This is mine. Do-do, 15 tracks. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
I still saluting these coppers. It's cool though. Keep fooling around with that fool's go. And fights, carry outs, wildin' in the venues.
Oh, this is dope.
This ain't a rap and one victim on the ground bleeding. Whoever caught it, I write nightly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just need to listen to this album. It's fucking dope. Sorry, you fucked me up, Hellgat. You fucked me up. People must love when they like inject shit into the show and then it fucks me up. You know. Just asking because no one talks about it, and it was a focal point of E3. Yeah, if I was a dev, I'd tell you about it, but I'm not a dev, so I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I don't even give a fuck about E3 anymore, to be honest with you. I want to be, you know what? I like keeping it 100 with all my fans. I'm going to keep it completely 100. So I got my my press conference scorecards again. So I'm doing that. Of course, it'll piss all the ponies off if Microsoft has a higher score again. But the reason I keep an eye out on E3 now is because I'm looking for some way out there fucking megatons that are going to just fucking shake the industry up. Every year, that's what I wait for, and I never fucking get it.
And it's not going to happen this year either.
It probably isn't. I'll never forget that Final Fantasy 13 announcement. Here's the funny thing about the Final Fantasy 13 announcement. I was on the plane when they announced that shit. So I'm on the plane heading to E3, and I'm going to miss the Microsoft conference. No big deal, right? I get off the plane, and I meet up with some peeps. Did you hear? Fucking Final Fantasy 13's coming out. Bullshit. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Microsoft showed it. Ah! I immediately got on N4G, and I was laughing my ass off. That's the kind of shit I want to see happen. But it's not going to happen. Just like Mega Jack says, it ain't going to happen. Those days are over. They're just over. It's not fun like it used to be. It's a shit show. And that's what it's going to be, a shit show. I don't know. Anyway. Anything else, people, for our Pre-E3 show? Any questions to ask? Any games we didn't talk about? Any announcements we didn't mention? How about that Rockstar Ultimate Collector's Edition with all the swag and no game? What do y'all think about that shit? I didn't even know that was a thing that was going on. I didn't even know what was going on. But then I really, really think about it. Are they like fucking you over? Like if you buy the swag without the game, is it cheaper than buying it with the game? Right? I'm assuming, right? So they're just they're separating the two, right? Right. I mean, isn't that what's going on? It's like here's.
They shouldn't even call it that though. They should just.
Well, they shouldn't. They shouldn't because it can't be an addition of anything if it doesn't have the game. Imagine if it was a car. Here's the Corvette. Here's the Corvette Extended Edition. And here's the Corvette Ultimate Edition. But it didn't come with the Corvette. It just came with like the mats and maybe a poster of a chick in front of a Corvette and maybe a Corvette towel and a little a Matchbox Corvette. How can it be an edition if it doesn't have the fucking game?
Dumb as shit.
It doesn't make any sense, but I don't think you're hurt if you get the edition with the game. I don't think they're like fucking you over, are they? Can somebody just say something, please? Is it just like cheap to get the swag by itself?
Stupid.
Or is it swag by itself costs the same as swag plus game? I don't understand why everybody's pissed.
People are pissed. There's no centerpiece either. It's not like you're getting like there's not like all this cool stuff and then you're getting like a fucking statue or something.
But still,
a figure or something. It's just a bunch of shit.
But if you want the stuff, is it really such a big deal to buy the game and buy the stuff separately?
It's not, but they should call it something else.
Well, they should call it something else, but let's just look at it. Forget about giving it a name. Just look at it. It's all the swag.
It's all about perception.
And Kalel gets it. Just think about all the laughs we're going to have when all these people run out to get Red Dead Revolver or whatever the fuck it's called. And they get the Ultimate Edition, and they go home and they open it and they see, hi, this is Tommy. I'm doing an unboxing of RDR2 Ultimate Edition. Here's the playing cards. Here's the map of the area. Here's the boots. Okay. Here's the assless chaps. Okay. Here's the cowboy hat. Okay. Well, that's all the stuff, but there should be at least a card in here with the digital download code.
Pulling it up, bro.
A digital download code or something, or a box. I guess mine didn't come with the game. Let me bring it back to the store, right? So they got to stop their unboxing video, put everything back in the box, go back to the store. Yeah, my Ultimate Edition didn't come with a game. Oh, it doesn't come with the game. You have to buy the game separately. You're fucking kidding me, right? Paul says, Tora, how about Andrea Renee hosting EA conference? She shouted you out on Kinda Funny for helping her out. Really? When was this? Linkage, please. You know when she shouted me out, because you know there's a lot of people in the industry that secretly hate me because I tell it like it is. You know those motherfuckers like, God damn, shut up, Andrew. Don't be saying his name on my fucking show. I didn't know she was hosting the EA conference. That's fucking crazy. Link that, Paul Maciag. I'd like to see it. I like to hear other people say my name on the internet. That's pretty cool. I didn't know she was hosting. Good shout out to Andrea Renee for getting the EA conference deal.
She can announce your podcast.
She's gonna be like, and here's FIFA 19, and here's Madden 19,
Madden 2080.
Here's NHL 19.
Everything 19.
Here's Anthem. What else did they? Here's Need for Speed 19.
Need for Speed in Jungle.
It's the first podcast she was on a few months ago. I'll get you the link. Oh, okay, cool. I may have seen that actually. But link me anyway. Is it on the kind of fat guys pod? What is it? What's the name of it? Kind of funny. Kind of shit. Kind of funny pod. I thought she was on all their podcasts. That's cool. Andrew always keeps it real. Anything else you guys? So Rocksteady is making a Superman game, or are you just guessing? I'm looking. Sorry, not the first she was on, but the first she hosted. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, brother. Thanks for the news. Oh, the other one last thing. Well, you guys want to play Battle Royale? What do they call it? Battle Royale Bingo? We should do a Battle Royale type of game to see how many companies announce a Battle Royale game at the C3. I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool, man. Shit.
The guys. Oh.
Motherfuckers.
The fucking name of it. You know that fucking Russian game where you're stuck in like a. I've got it on Steam. I'll look it up real quick. Someone's making some fucking Battle Royale game, but there's like creatures that have been.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
So I'm actually a little bit interested in that versus all the rest of the Battle Royale games.
I have no interest in Biomutants whatsoever.
It's not Biomutants.
It doesn't even look good. Okay. Well, that's it, people. That is it. I have nothing else to talk about. I will see you.
From the guys who made Stalker.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. All right. I will be back for the. I'll be fishing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be. What time's the EA conference tomorrow?
Niggas on 4?
Shut up! Don't say nothing. Let him stumble. Is it really at 4?
I think or something.
I don't want to see announcement trailers if there's no fucking gameplay. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Khalil. So this is a new Battle Royale game. Are they going to get sued too?
World premiere. You're using my frying pan in my game.
Yeah.
Fucking Left 4 Dead had this.
Crazy. It better have a story. Code Vein, man. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, I think that's it. I will see you guys if I get home in time for the EA conference. Well, if the EA conference is out west and it's 4 o'clock, it'll be 7 o'clock here, so I should be home in time to talk shit about the EA conference and stream that, and then I'll be doing the Microsoft one. I will be doing the Sony one because that one's late at night too, and if I could fit any others in, I will. So
It's 2 p.m.
Yeah. So 2 p.m. That's what, 5 p.m. my time?
No, it's 11 a.m. 2 p.m. here.
Oh, okay.
So 2 p.m.
Tor, how'd you like Star Wars? Oh, let me talk about Solo really quick. Oh, thank you, Futuristic Viper. I went in with a very open mind with Solo. I'm like, I'm not going to believe what people are saying and all this stuff. I'm just going to watch the movie and enjoy it for myself. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I love it, I love it. I fucking loved it. I liked it just as much, if not more, than Rogue One. It was so Star Warsy on a down low, on a down low level. They did things that reminded me of A New Hope. The action reminded me of A New Hope. It was really, really good. I like a lot of the stuff they did in there. There was probably one or two things that I felt shouldn't have been in the movie, but other than that, it's at least 10, 11, maybe 12 times better than Episode 8. Don't sleep on Solo. It is a damn good Star Wars movie. A damn good Star Wars movie. It's so good. And the thing is, they explain so much. It's like, if you're scratching your head over anything, they explain it in that movie. I'm like, oh my God, okay. It's so fucking good. It's a solid movie. And I don't know if they're going to keep going with this Solo series because they have a lot of places they could go with this. Like when he first meets Jabba the Hutt and all this stuff and some other stuff that I won't mention that would spoil the movie. But goddamn, it was fucking good. It totally wiped the bad taste that is Episode 8 out of my mouth. It destroys Episode 8. Go see Solo. It was fucking badass. That's all I'm saying about that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the EA conference. I love you all. Peace out.